Taurus and Taurus rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, here today to do your May 2022 Tarot and Oracle card reading here on YouTube for the first 6 houses. I'm just pulling one of these cards out of this Law of Attraction affirmation deck. Welcome to May. Happy birthday, my Taurus friends. Okay, so we're going to be going through houses 1 through 6. I'm pulling an extra card here from the Law of Attraction deck because I was told to. Apparently we're going to be working on your manifestation this month. Something about planting the seeds so that you can reap them later. Pardon me for my drink. Okay, let's get right to it, shall we? New beginnings. So this is you taking a leap of faith in a brand new direction that you have not been before. What is the advice card? Kuan Yin, compassion. I feel like this has to do with having compassion on yourself. You know, it takes great bravery to start something new, especially nowadays, and it can be frightening. Let's face it. The unknown can be scary. It doesn't appear that you're scared, though, but they are saying be patient and have compassion with yourself here. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so judgmental. You're doing the best you can, Taurus. Keep going. You're doing great. I'll tell you a quick story. So I have a 3-year-old, and one day recently I was getting him dressed and we were going to go play outside in the snow. And I'm putting brand new snow boots on, and he's got all of his snow gear and his snow pants and his coat and hat and mittens and everything. And these boots that I bought were not the best. And so I'm struggling trying to get his boot on his little foot. And he's laying down on the floor and his foot is in the air. And I'm pushing this boot, and he looks at me and he's like, "Mom, you're doing great." That's how I feel about you right now. Taurus, you're doing great. Second house, patience and planning. Okay, so this is your money, your stuff. It is not a good time to make a big purchase. If you can put it off, please do. It is not a good time to move your money or to move your investments around. It's better to wait, plan. This is the card of planning an event in the future, not to move it in May, okay? Guiding children. Okay, so this also may involve an expense that may be coming to the forefront regarding one of your children. You may also need to help a child budget or something like that. Teach them about money, about spending, about saving, about investing. The younger, the better, if they can understand it. Or if they listen. Right? God knows these kids don't listen. You can lead a horse to water, right, Taurus? Okay, enough of that. Third house, brother, sister, light. Light says prosperity and bliss are assured. So this is a blessing that is coming for your brother or sister if they already haven't received it. They are in a good place in space. What is the advice card here? Nematona. Okay, this talks about meditation, but specifically sacred space meditation. They may be redoing a part of their house or their room or their yard or something, and they may get into meditation. If not, they should. Okay, fourth house. House of home, where you currently live. Triumph, the Knight of Swords energy. Okay, so swift action in your home. This could be a visitor. If this is not someone that you live with, the Knight of Swords could be visiting your home to bring a message. Or you could have an unexpected visitor show up that has plans for you to take you out on a date or something like that, Taurus. Typically is male, but it could be female. Guinevere, true love. What is happening here? Taurus, are you being swept off your feet by the Knight of Swords? What's happening? Does the Knight of Swords want to move in with you? Is this all happening too quickly? This could also be, Taurus, that you are loving something about your home or where you live right now. Could be that you're happy that it's springtime and you're going to get out there and do some gardening. Okay, 5th house. House of social life, friendship, social circle, fun. For those of you single Tauruses, this is your dating life. Wisdom. Okay, wisdom is a teacher, but lately the universe has been the teacher, teaching us harsh life lessons, right, Taurus? They're here to tell you, the goddess stick, that is, there will be endings and beginnings here. Now, for many of you, this is going to be talking about a friendship. Perhaps it is time to kick out the friends who leech upon you to the curb. It's time to block people from social media who are no longer serving you, who are a pain in your ASS. Right, Taurus? Okay, the 6th house and the last house before we go to the extended. What do we have here? Truth. Now, 6th house rules work and health. A decision must be made at this time. For many of you, this is going to be regarding work. Something happens that breaks the straw that breaks the camel's back here, right, Taurus? You've had enough. For others of you, this is going to be in a health situation where you've had enough of your health issues and you are finally ready to do something about it. Now, this could be seeking expert medical advice or medical advice elsewhere, which we talk about all the time in these readings, right? When the doctors and medical professions don't get it right, which unfortunately is more now than ever. This could also be that you are tired of your current food that you're eating and you're ready to go on this diet or diet and exercise program, something like that. Consult a doctor. This is not medical advice. A good one. Okay. We are going to go through your Law of Attraction card. Let me do that now. So this card says, my dream thoughts are not creative thoughts. So I've gotten this message recently where you have a dream and it can be pretty frightening. And you think maybe it's a premonition. But actually what this card says is that you are not actually creating anything when you are dreaming. Rather, the dream can be a glimpse of what's to come if you continue on your current path. In other words, don't worry about it, right? Because worry brings us more things to worry about. It is time to plant your seeds of Law of Attraction, manifestation. What am I talking about? Positive affirmations. What is it that the Taurus wants to create? If you are watching this message and it is your birthday, or it is within 3 days of your birthday, you have something called a solar transit. What is that? It's where wishes come true. This is where the whole birthday wish thing comes from. But instead of making a wish when you blow out your candles, what Annie Botticelli has suggested, she's an astrologer on YouTube, is writing down 10 wishes, putting them away somewhere, tucking them away, and then pull them back out on your next birthday. You will be surprised, very happily surprised, as to what actually comes true. And listen, do not put any limitations on yourself. Shoot for the moon on this one because, hey, you just never know, right? Especially in this day and age. Wacky things happen. Believe me. All right, we are going to look at your tarot cards of who's around the Taurus, 7th house of relationships. Excuse me, we have a heavy Scorpio here. We've got the Judgment card. We also have the Ace of Cups. So Scorpio could also be Cancer, Pisces. We've got the King of Pentacles, another Taurus, or perhaps a Capricorn. The Chariot, which depicts, some readers say Cancer, so okay, I'll go with Cancer. But to me, this is a Gemini card. So that's who's around you in your 7th house of relationships. If you want to join me in the extended, we're going to be looking at houses 7 through 12, your relationship house in depth. We're going to check out your house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income. We're going to look at your travel and your school, your career and your mother, your children and your best friend, and the future, which shows up in August. Thanks so much for being here with me. Check out the extended if you feel so guided. If not, see you next time. Blessings.